Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my office. This is what we're going to be working on for the next few days, or maybe more than that, maybe a couple weeks until it's finished. This is all new to me, and I don't have a lot of equipment, so I'm using my iPad, and I've got it propped on. I wish you could see this. I'm not even going to show it to you, but it's really funny. I've got it propped up and tilted, and hoping that you can get a kind of a glimpse of what I'll be working on, and you'll be working with me. I hope. If not, you can just watch or not. Make sure you have something to drink. I happen to have the biggest hair in the world right now because I haven't had a haircut since last July. So that's just a disclaimer and a disclosure for my crazy hair. But let me grab my timer. Oops. So some of the components of how I will be working in my office, I take from different people, different social media personalities, and people I've been following, some for years and some for longer than a few months, and others I just happened upon recently. But I also incorporate a lot of different training that I've had over the years in my business background for organization and productivity and color and just all kinds of things. So anyway, I will link some of the people. I'll put a link to some of the people that I know you might find interesting and who are really present, who have a real large presence on social media. I've been following the Fly Lady system sporadically for several years. I think I signed up or was introduced to it in 2006, maybe a little earlier. That's before I was even familiar with YouTube. And I would just get emails, I believe is how that system worked at that time. I still follow the Fly Lady system. I am a subscriber to Diane in Denmark, who is a former Fly Lady mentor, but she still uses the system, and I dearly love her. She is so sweet and so energetic. And so there are many other people like that I will refer periodically throughout my series of videos. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to start my timer for 15 minutes. See that? And we will get started. It's probably backwards to you, but it's 15 minutes. And we're only going to work for 15 minutes at a time in this room until it's done. And so I may not talk to you very much. I'm just going to be sorting through things. I have to pause this for a second because I have to get my 3 containers, and I'll be right back. I got to figure out how to pause. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. I have my 3 containers that are set up. I bought these containers. Here's an example of one. It says, let me see if that'll throw away. So I just took a piece of paper, wrote on it, and clipped it to this laundry bag that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this stuff, and I actually use these to sort my laundry, darks, colors, and whites. So this is throwaway. It's actually the largest basket, so I'm hoping to fill it up before I fill up the other ones. This one is put away. Yep, there we go. Put away. And then the other one, the white one, is giveaway or donate, whatever, however that works out. So as I'm cleaning, those are the 3 baskets that I will be dumping stuff into. Sorry, excuse me, I had to get my timer. Okay, so then I'm going to set the timer, I'm going to get it going, and I'm just going to start working on what I have in my office, clearing it out. So I can my goal is to get my desk cleared off in 15 minutes. We shall see. Okay, so if you have something that you need to clear off, work along with me. Alrighty, so we'll start here. These are birds. I dropped this one and broke its foot. So I'm gonna fix it. and put it back out where it was. So this is a put away, but I want to keep his little foot up here in this little container. All right, so that's a put away. This is, actually, I'm going to put this over here to the side because I have to fix it. There's a glue. This is an organization guide that I want to look at and put in a binder or a notebook. So that's a put away. This is an old menu item. That's throwaway. Calendar of events for March of 2018. I'm pretty sure I can throw that away. This is just an envelope, an office envelope that goes in my office supplies. That's a put away. This was a gift from my brother that I have to, it's an action item. I have to get it framed, so I'm not sure where to look. I'm sorry, guys. I keep looking over here, and the camera is actually over here. The eye is over here. I have to get this framed. It's signed. It's my brother lived in Vegas for a short time, and he went to the John Carpenter anthology and had this. It's like a shopping bag, and it's signed by John Carpenter. So he sent it to me. My brother sent it to me and said he thought I might like it and that I might like to have it framed. So I'm actually quite crafty, so I will frame that myself eventually. So that is that's a project, actually. So it goes over with my projects on this side. A clip, put away. Okay. Let's see. This is my calendar from 2017. I think I can put that away. I keep my calendars. I have them and have had them for many years. I use them a lot of times as my journal. I'm gonna have to pause this. I gotta take this call. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so this is a pattern. I just printed this off, a pattern to make placemats. So I'm going to put that in put away. That's for crafting. Oh, this is paperwork where I was, this is some personal paperwork from my surgery. I have to put that away. I have to take care of some things. I had to cancel a trip that I was supposed to go on as a flight, and I have to take care of that. But I can't do it until I gather some more paperwork. These are action items, so that is a put away. This is my file. This is my budget file. I have to look at that, but for now I'm going to put it in the put away bag. This is paperwork. Paperwork from my position, my full-time job. So I don't work there anymore. As of December of last year. So I need to put this paperwork away. Eventually I will throw that away because I don't really need to hang on to it at all. This is a notebook of, okay, so this is something, I don't know if you guys have any of this kind of stuff too, but this is my name in hieroglyphics, Timmy. T-I-M-I. So I got this when I was in New York in 2010, and I went to there was a King Tut exhibit, and I went there, and so I keep things like that because, I don't know, I'm crazy maybe, but I really like it. So I keep stuff like that in this folder. I have a little notebook here, and I love office supplies. I have an issue. I need to see a therapist about office supplies, but anyway. So this is my notebook that I'm keeping astrology information in because I have an interest in that as well. I always have. My aura photo from years ago. That's actually from 2002. So this is 16 years old this month. So anyway, that's put away. I have to put that, I filed that. These are, I've always been interested in world religions and ways of life. This is a Passover Haggadah. I'm not Jewish. I have a lot of Jewish friends, but I'm not Jewish. However, I just think I think these are beautiful books, and I sometimes at Christmas time, well, at Hanukkah, I have a menorah, and I will pull it out and light a menorah for the Jewish holiday, for Hanukkah. So anyway, I keep these. I need to put these with my Hanukkah decorations. So that's a put away. This is Japanese pottery, and this was given to me by a friend of ours who owned a Japanese restaurant. My husband designed his restaurant, and he doesn't own it anymore, but the pottery in this booklet it's like a booklet. It's really beautiful. Some of the pottery, it's very old. It shows you some of the ancient pottery, some of the modern pottery from Japan. So that's just a little history, like a little history of Japan. So, Louis Eckhart is one of my favorite artists, and I have a couple pieces hanging in my house of his. One of them is an original, one of them is a copy, and I love them. I don't have the nudes, but I do like the ones with the dogs in them. And I'll show you what I mean. Like these. See that? The one I have one like this one here, and it's in color, and it's really, really, I just love I love his lines and the flow of his art, and I love the women, the portrayal of the women in his art, with the animals. Okay, next on my little list, or next on my piles, my big pile, is a piece of material. For Mother's Day, my godmother gave me a couple of canvases and some Native American artwork, thumbnail pictures, and she thought I would like to put something together with that, and I plan to do that and present it to her for Mother's Day, because she has her office is done in Native American decor. And so this came in the mail, and it's just a little piece of fabric, and I'm going to, can you see that? I'm going to include that in that piece of art. So that is a put away. This is personal paperwork. This is, how to paint anything. I don't think I need to hold on to this. That is, I'm gonna toss these papers, because I can get them again. Don't need those. Okay, all of these papers here I got from our local library, and I want to look at them and then decide if they're something that I can use or not, and then toss. So I'm gonna look at them and then toss them. And then some of these books are, as you guys know, as I've said before, I'm a licensed massage therapist. I have been for 16 years now. 16 years, licensed massage therapist. And so I have books like the Trail Guide to the Body, it's trigger point work. So those things I'm holding on to. They're reference books. This is Paper Clutter Throwaway Cheat Sheet. I got this from the soccermomblog.com. So now I'm going to have to, I'll put a link below. But this is that. I'll have to try to find that again, because I printed that out and laminated it. It's just one side, but that's a put away. That's personal paperwork. That's got to be filed. Okay. This is Poems of Love. How much time do we have? Oh, we got a little bit of time left. Poems of Love. This was given to me from a friend of mine, Beth. I'm from Ohio. I'm assuming she still lives there, in 1993. And there's some really beautiful poems in here of love. And I've always loved poetry. I just love this little book. It's it says, Poems of Love is a celebration of love in all its guises that will touch and delight anyone who has ever been in love. So that's a put away. More personal paperwork. This is one of my mini journals. I have a collection of them because I've been gifted them, I've purchased them, and I start writing in one and then I'll skip to another one. So when I die, whoever comes in and wants to go through these journals, if anyone, is going to have a really difficult time keeping them in chronological order or putting them in chronological order because I'm all over the place with them. But I love the different journals, the different textures of the book. It's just so much fun. This is a project. This is our passport paperwork. Our passports have expired. I got to take care of that. Oopsie. So that's a project. This is, oh wow. So this is a file of all of my, I just closed, I told you guys in my video I made yesterday that I had a massage office that I used to work out of. I had an establishment license for. And so I had a folder of all of my equipment, all my expenses, just business related items. And so this is a lot of that stuff. So I have to sort through it. Most of it is probably going to be, I'll be able to shred or recycle because it's paper. But I do need to look at it because some of the equipment I'm selling or have sold, and I need to forward that paperwork if it's still good to the people that I sold it to. So that's a little bit of a task. So that's got to be done. Okay. This is one of my glasses. These are called cheaters. I get them at the drugstore. I get them at the Dollar Tree. So I have all kinds of these little glasses and no cases. So I hold on to those little cases. This is recycling. This is just a piece of paper that I no longer need. So let's throw away. I'm gonna put it in the throwaway basket, but I'm actually gonna put it in the recycling basket later. These are picks that I use for crafting. So those go in the put away container. I have 3 different sizes. This is a necklace. This is a necklace that I wore the other day and it broke. Just this one little piece of metal. I'll show you here in a second. This piece of metal came off of the bead, so I have to repair that. I'll have to fix it. So that goes over in the fix pile with the little bird. Stay there. Okay, this is my little notepad. I really try to keep my notes on one pad, and I have it behind me on my desk. But occasionally, when I was down after my surgery, I couldn't walk, so I was in one spot. I was in the bed for the longest time, and I had to have my husband. I said, "Please bring me out of my desk one of my notepads because I need to make notes. I have things that run through my head, and I have to get them out and onto paper." So this is one of my notepads. I will probably take the notes out of here and put them into my larger notepad that I keep because I like to keep everything in one place. So that's a project. This is a piece of coral from one of our beaches here in Florida, and my godmother, she's so creative and so grounded with her creativity. She was creating these beautiful pieces. I don't know if you can tell, but these are actually pieces of cut glass or crystal, and they're like shards almost. And oops, that's us. Anyway, she glued them into this piece of coral, and it's so gorgeous. But anyway, sometimes I'm clumsy. Not often, but sometimes. And I broke a piece of the glass or the crystal off. So this is another repair. it'll be easy to do, and all three of these repairs, all three of these repairs will take me no time. I'm going to move on and finish this little pile here, and then we'll be done. This is a pen, Keep Calm and Stay Organized. I like that. I'm going to keep that on my desk. And this is a notepad that I was using at work. I've cleared it out so it's very thin, and I started putting more notes in that because I was down. So I've got to transfer or toss the notes out of that, clean that up a bit. This is my actual pad. This is the one that I keep everything in, so I have to, that's a project, a little project right there. This is a 20% off of my purchase. It expired March 4th. That was right before I fell and broke my kneecap. So no, that's trash. It's recycling technically. I don't know what this is. I have to look into some of the stuff. It's personal paperwork that I won't show because some things have to stay private, but yeah, I have to look at some of this stuff, and then I can decide whether I need to toss it or keep it and file it. Yeah, this stuff is trash. Okay, and these are trash. And okay, so I am going to show you. Oops, sorry. I blinded you for a second. So this space over here is my extension of my desk right here. Okay. This was covered. Let me back it up a little bit. And now I have just the books on the end, the very end, 2 stacks of books that I'm going to take off because they're books and I know where they go. And then this piece right here, sorry guys, it's very shaky, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you over so I can show you what I'm talking about. So this piece right there, that end, that will be cleared off. And that's actually where I like to do my crafting. So, yay, go me. Go me. Okay. So, that's it for today. I really appreciate your patience with my camera skills and whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you see how much we can accomplish in just 15 minutes. And that's a Fly Lady thing. That is a Fly Lady system that helps to get it done. These are, let me also show you the baskets. This is what I've managed to fill up. So the black one is the trash, and there's not much in it. The put away, oops, can you see that? I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so bad with this. Okay, the put away is half full. The throwaway is almost empty. And there's nothing in the giveaway basket, in the white basket. There's nothing in there. So as we progress, hopefully the other 2 will get fuller. Anyway, that's it for me. Timmy in Simplifying Spaces, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Have a great day.